Alright, winter season gave us some of the biggest animes we've seen in years, with titles like Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, and Dress Up Darling trending on Twitter every week. But now winter is over and things have wrapped up. Spring is looking to be a pretty chill season with lots of cute, wholesome rom-coms to relax with. Do you guys hear that?
朋友是一个坚韧不拔。
Alright, I guess we're jumping right into it with a rom-com. So what if we took the wholesome, feel-good rom-com formula that's been pretty popular as of late and made the main character a femboy? Honestly, the first episode didn't grab me nearly as much as I thought it would, as I didn't really find the chemistry between the couple to be that interesting, but my god, did that make Shikimori attractive. And wait, stop, go back. That's his mom? Damn! I'm not even gonna lie anymore, guys. At this point, I've reached a level of weebness that I'll watch a show, even if it's mid, just because I think the girls are hot. So, will I be continuing Shikimori? You're goddamn right I am. A couple of cuckoos. Is that really how you pronounce that? For all the romance fans who have been missing their monthly dose of harem, here's our show. This anime has everything you'd expect from a harem anime, including how stupid it is. The whole premise of this show is that the main character got mixed up with another baby in the hospital when he was born, despite the fact that one clearly has orange hair and that they're of the opposite gender. And now, 16 years later, he finds out that he's engaged to that same baby he got swapped with. But of course, what's a harem without the girls you can root for? Let's see what we have here. You've got the main poster girl who the main character is engaged to against his will, the school friend he's had a crush on for years, and his little sister. Guys, I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it, but I feel like I've seen this show before. Here we go again. Just can't go a season without one of these shows popping up, can we? You've heard of Uzaki Wants to Hang Out. You've heard of My Senpai is Annoying. Now get ready for Aharon-san Can't Communicate. You've got your romance, you've got your comedy. We're in a Japanese high school setting with an awkward, shy boy and an attractive girl that's actually... Whoa, sorry guys, that was very unprofessional of me. Alright, so you're telling me this girl's gimmick is that she can't talk? I think you got your shows mixed up, man. Are you sure you're not talking about... Oh. Oh no. Those are CG high school students. So we have this wild anime concoction of Power Rangers meets Romeo and Juliet. Yes, you heard that right. Desumi and Furo belong to opposing factions in whatever this world is. Apparently the girl belongs to this evil terrorist group. But guys, the show does not take itself seriously at all. Like, just look at how these kids react when their city is getting attacked by the evil faction. I mean, the show's pretty funny and the romance is cute and all, but it's just a little too goofy for me. Like, look at these... So as I was saying, Love After World Domination is one of the most unique shows airing this season, and I will be seeing you all next week. But before we move on, let's take a look at some returning shows. Komi-san is back with the season 2, and its animation is as banging as ever. Get it? Kaguya-sama Season 3 is something I've been looking forward to ever since that masterpiece of a Season 2 ended, so I'm super excited for that. Aside from that, we've got Rising of the Mid-Hero 2, and... Date Alive? Who's still watching Date Alive in 2022? Like, come on guys, we're not in middle school anymore. Here's a wholesome, feels-good anime about making candy for all the slice of life fans out there. All 5 of us. Yeah!
God.
For the longest time, it's felt like Love Live and Idolmaster have held this iron grip on the idol genre, making it so that brand new anime who wanted to dabble in the genre needed to come up with quirky gimmicks to set their show apart and stand out, like turning your girls into zombies. So when I heard that a new idol show had come out, I was like, okay, so what's your gimmick? Reverse Isekai.
Shit, Negro, that's all you had to say.
But honestly, I didn't expect to enjoy this as much as I did. Despite that one hell of a hook of a prominent Chinese tactician getting reversed isekai into modern Japan on his deathbed to become an aspiring musician's manager, the show has a lot of other things going for it that I really enjoyed. First of all, the female lead Eiko is cute as hell. I really like the way they portrayed her passion for music, and you can tell they did a little bit of research to expand on the whole music side of things. Trust me, I would know, I play the piano. The little references they make to Three Kingdoms is pretty funny too, and I'm really excited to see how Zhuge Liang is gonna use his Chinese tactician brain to help Eiko achieve her goals. And listen to this opening like... Genuinely though, I think this show has potential to be one of the hidden gems this season, so even if you're not into music or idol stuff, I'd still suggest checking it out. Wait. Guys, come on, I thought we were over this meme. Come on guys, this meme died months ago, it's not even funny anymore. Don't say it. The Executioner and Her Way of Life. Apparently it's based off a light novel. I've never heard of it before, but that title sounds pretty cool, so I'm excited to see what the show's about. Surely, just because it's a light novel adaptation doesn't mean it's an isekai, right? No. God damn it! They're telling me people who get isekai'd into this world are given special powers, and everyone thinks the main character's power is useless, but it's actually overpowered. I wonder where I've heard that before. Yo, what is she? Oh shit! Holy shit! She killed him! In a world where otherworlders are given powerful and often destructive abilities, it falls upon the hands of the church and their executioners to quickly eliminate the threat, taking them out before they have the chance to grow into a potentially catastrophic problem. Thing is, these poor kids who get isekai'd are, well, just kids. So, when the executioners kill these otherworlders, they could potentially be eliminating someone that could go on to cause mass genocide and destruction, or just a guy who was excited to start his isekai adventure. This is honestly a super interesting concept I haven't seen before, and after I finished the first episode to make this video, I was like, damn, I actually want to watch more of this. Speaking of isekai, here's a more traditional one. There we go, this is the trash we all know and love. A guy gets isekai'd into a game he's completed before, and he uses his gamer knowledge to progress in the world and escape his fate to become an NPC. You can't get more textbook isekai than that. Oh wait, here's another one. Guy gets isekai'd into a game he used to play and has to use his gamer knowledge to advance in the world. Except his character model is a skeleton. Okay, you're not even trying anymore. We got a black-haired, overpowered protagonist with no reason or explanation as to how he got there. Medieval fantasy world with magic, and of course, a demon lord with a stupid name. Alright, that's all the obvious stuff out of the way, so what's your gimmick? The hero wants to quit. Why does he want to quit? You see, after defeating the demon lord, the humans kicked him out. Well, why did they kick him out? Because he was too strong. Yeah, it's as stupid as it sounds. Alright, everyone quiet down. This one is interesting. Apparently Summertime Render is an adaptation of a manga I've never heard about before. So when I was going into this show, I was going in completely blind. And by the time I had finished episode 1, I was already sucked in by its unique and interesting plot in what I could only describe as Shin Megami Tensei / Persona 4 meets Re:Zero. What I liked about this show is that its setting takes place in a small rural island, in a small town with a population of about 700 people. Every character we're introduced to turns out to have pre-established connections with each other. It's a tight-knit cast of intertwined characters, and it brings the mystery to life. Anyone could turn out to be your friend or enemy. Every location in this small town seems to hold some sort of significance to the plot, no matter how little it may be. And right from the get-go on episode 1, I could tell they were dropping subtle hints, introducing important characters, and foreshadowing events that I can't wait to see get resolved later on in the story. I really don't want to spoil any more of the show because I want you to experience that mystery I felt when I watched this blind for the first time. But this is coming to you from OLM, the studio that produced Odd Taxi, and you know how much of a hidden gem that turned out to be. In a world where AniCharts is often filled with 30 isekais and 20 other power fantasy medieval shows, Summertime Render stands out to be one of the more original titles this season. The interesting premise and the trustworthy studio is already there. Now it's all up to whether or not the story could carry itself and keep up this momentum throughout the rest of the season. And honestly, I'm pretty optimistic, considering how much of a bang episode 1 was. Or maybe it'll turn out to be trash, and I'll sound like an absolute idiot. Regardless, check Summertime Render out. This show is worth your time. Sports anime? Get that shit off me. but had cute anime girls in it, and I'm like, why yes, I do enjoy the fine sport of golf. Honestly, this one's probably not gonna get talked about very much, but I thought I'd include it because it's the first golf anime I've ever seen, as far as I know. The animation can be a bit rougher on the edges, but the premise is pretty cool. Birdie Wing is about a golfer con artist named Eve. Apparently she's really good at golf, so she goes around disguising as injured pros and playing their games for them, or playing for money against rich people. To which you might ask, if she's that good to be substituting for world champions, why doesn't she just go pro herself? Listen buddy, you're thinking about it too much. I don't know, if you're into golf, maybe you can check it out or something. She hits a ball and it breaks through a tree, so I don't really know how realistic that is, but the characters are pretty funny. Hey, this one looks pretty interesting, and oh my god. And I thought One Piece proportions were bad. Dance, Dance, Dance Yor is about ballet, so you know it automatically gets points for being unique. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know a single thing about ballet, but the animation is actually really good. Just look at how shirtless Aizawa sensei is dancing. Not gonna lie, like many of you probably watching, I've never been really into dance, so going into this, especially with something so niche like ballet, I wasn't expecting to get into it at all. But I think I actually ended up getting hooked. It's animated by MAPPA, so you know it's in good hands in that department. Just the fact that all the dancing sequences so far haven't used any kind of CG whatsoever is a really good sign. For me, what really hooked me was that this felt like a story about the main character, Junpei's passion and his path to achieve his non-conformist dreams, and ballet just happens to be the object of that passion. Sure, the ballet is there, but this is an anime about its characters, not ballet, if that makes any sense. Listen, I won't tell you this show is gonna be this season's hidden masterpiece or anything, but you know a show has something going for it when it managed to pull me in despite my complete lack of knowledge or interest in ballet itself. Do I even need to introduce this one? Spy X Family. Yes, I pronounced the X, and there's nothing you can say or do to change my mind. Listen, I can sit here and tell you what you already know, like how good the show is, or how wholesome their family dynamic is, or how hot Loid is, but y'all already know that. So let me instead talk to you about just how much attention Spy X Family has been getting lately, from both inside and outside the anime community. Being the adaptation of a popular manga, I knew Spy X Family would be big, but I never expected it to be this big. And I mean, from what I've seen on Twitter, it feels like this show is getting talked about just as much as Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, fan art, cosplay, screenshots of the anime, no matter what you post, if it's related to Spy X Family, thousands of likes. As far as I know, this is the first time, at least in a long while, that an anime outside the shonen genre has received this much attention. And I have to say, as an enjoyer of the slice of life and comedy sides of anime, this brings me much joy. Alright, I'll actually talk about the show now. It's good, what more can I say? A spy, a telepath, and an assassin forming a family together. Even that simple description alone is interesting enough. Now give that monster of an IP to a studio like WIT and Cloverworks, and you have a show that can't possibly fail. Is it number 2 on my anime list good? Maybe not, but who cares if people think it's a masterpiece, man? Let people enjoy things. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here because literally everyone is watching Spy X Family anyways. No controversial opinions here, no party pooping in my videos. It's a great show, and yeah, everyone should be watching it. That's it, that's the video. No final punchlines from me today. You can leave now.